Mayor Alan M. Arakawa. Please let us now give our undivided attention to the Honorable Judge Rhonda Liu, who will now administer the oath of office.
So what's his best side, the right side or the left side? Okay, Mr. Mayor, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Alan M. Arakawa,
I, Alan M. Arakawa,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
and affirm
and affirm
that I will support
I will support
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of Hawaii,
of the State of Hawaii,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
discharge my duty
discharge my duty
as the Mayor of the County of Maui
as the Mayor of the County of Maui
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Mayor, as the Chief Election Officer of the County of Maui, I present to you your Certificate of Election.
Council Chairman Mateo, County Council members, Senate President Tsutsui, other senators, Speaker Emeritus Suki, and other representatives, and distinguished guests, good evening and aloha. Thank you for joining me today on this occasion, which I'd like to start off by acknowledging Mayor Charmaine Tavares. Mayor Tavares did much to help make this transition a smooth one. She has been gracious and cooperative, and so has her staff and her department heads. I thank her for her service, and the rest of the county does as well. Mayor Tavares has done her part, and now it is time for the rest of us to do ours. As Ronald Reagan once said, we must act today in order to preserve tomorrow. We will accomplish this by working together, from county park staffers to council committee members, from the small business owner to upscale resort workers. We all need to do our part, because this mess of an economy we're in isn't going to straighten itself out on its own. It may take months or even years, but we will make this county a better place to do business and to live for our generation and for generations to come. But I want to make something very clear. We have a lot to do and not much time to do it. The voters have spoken for 3 election cycles now, and they have made it clear that they want to see results. It did hurt me to lose this office 4 years ago, but in many ways, it was a blessing in disguise. It was during that time my wife's father got sick and needed the family to look after him. He has advanced dementia and is now at Halemakua. We did our best to make him comfortable at home, but he needs full-time care that we could not have provided any longer. Still, caring for him at all is something we could not have done had I remained mayor. I often reflect upon that and how life works. Sometimes I think maybe every one of you out there has a story to tell about how life threw you a curveball in the last 4 years. Maybe you lost your job or couldn't pay your mortgage. Maybe you've had a family member move in with you while they get back on their feet. Maybe your marriage has fallen apart over arguments about bills, or maybe your retirement is all gone now. The bottom line is the world is a very different place now. Maui County is a different place. Everything is constantly evolving, myself included. And so we must, as a county and community. This economy has forced all of us to take a hard look at ourselves. We've had to reflect and reprioritize our lives and decide what is really important to us. And I remember what was important to you. The same things that so many of you spoke to me about over the years, namely the economy, jobs, housing, water, and sustainability. I pledge to honor the priorities you have set, but doing what I've always done, by acting on them. For the economy, we will streamline the permitting process. Not just for the construction industry, but for local families and local businesses, many of whom cannot afford to remodel their homes or stores because the cost of permits alone is more than their renovations. By finding new and creative avenues to generate revenue for the county, we will stimulate job growth. We are looking at opening concessions at county parks, aggressively pursuing government grants, and becoming a leader in the field of agricultural technology. In terms of water, I pledge that the water department will get water to the people. This means that farmers will actually be able to farm land, and landowners will actually be able to build homes. Our community has suffered too long from this problem, and it must end. We will also actively pursue affordable housing projects. One way is through a program that purchases foreclosed homes, repairs them, and puts them back on the market at affordable prices. Lastly, we need to find more ways to become sustainable, whether that means developing land to increase food production or developing alternative energy, such as generating methane at our landfill. We will also continue the green initiatives set by the previous administration. On this point, I want to make it clear. We want the county to be as business-friendly as possible, but never at the expense of our land or our environment. And to the county council members, I pledge to work together with you on every issue. Let us remember that our problems, more often than not, should unite us rather than divide us. It is time to forget old grudges and old arguments. The county needs our cooperation more than ever. Let us forgive each other and move forward. And for you, the county workers, your time is now. Maui County can only be 100% efficient if you are 100% efficient. Each one of you is important, and each one of you matters. Without you, the people of Maui County cannot conduct their business. I promise you every tool and resource for you to do your jobs. But along with that comes accountability. We are all public servants, and every action we take needs to be for the good of the community. I also pledge that each and every one of my appointees will be held to the highest standard. They are the best that I could find. Some of them even worked against me during the election. But experience and creativity mean more to me than politics. And so they stand here, or sit here, before you, ready to serve. In fact, they have already been working. We all have, from day one. We've been meeting with schools and businesses, nonprofits and unions, with the governor and other mayors, two of whom are here today, Honolulu Mayor Peter Carlisle and Kauai Mayor Bernard Carvalho. Together, we've been making plans and setting deadlines. We've hit the ground running because we've been here before. There is no learning curve for us, which means that we can move faster and more efficiently. It also means we don't have to make the same mistakes again. I've made mistakes in the past, which I've reflected upon over the last 4 years. Now, I have a second chance to make things right. We all have a second chance. Another opportunity to get it right. But opportunities only work if you take advantage of them. Remember that government is not the solution to this economy. You are, our community. Your creativity and your determination and your hard work are the county's best resource. As John F. Kennedy once said, "In your hands, my fellow citizens, more than mine, will rest the final success or failure of our course." I pledge that my administration will do everything possible to create these opportunities for success. And when those doors open, you must be prepared to walk through. I have no doubt that you will. Thank you, and God bless.